As a new calendar continues through its infancy, temperatures plummet. Perhaps snow is in your forecast. Days, though darkness is still the majority, sunlight grows into each passing evening. True, Cinco de Mayo is a distant sight difficult to grasp. But forget Taco Tuesday. Make this creamy taco soup any day of the week and warm your winter blues. Chase away your seasonal depression and enjoy this easy treat to weather the winter right there at home in your sweatpants. Let's get cooking. Let's start out by getting all the ingredients out and at the ready. This recipe is written to be made in a 6 or 7 quart slow cooker depending on the brand and will yield 12 to 15 servings. So start out with 2 pounds of ground beef. Use whichever lean percentage you prefer. You will need 1 quart of beef broth, 1 large yellow onion, diced, 2 small green bell peppers, also diced, 1 jalapeno seeded and diced. Of course, customize with seeds or quantity to your heat preference. You'll also need 2 15.5 ounce cans of diced tomatoes, 4 to 5 teaspoons of instant garlic. You're also going to need 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, and I did not catch this on camera, but you need 2 1-ounce packages of your favorite taco seasoning. I've made this recipe into a one-pot stop, making for easy cleanup by using the sauté and slow cooker function on my 6-quart Instant Pot. So I'm going to start out by turning the Instant Pot to sauté, coating the bottom with some avocado oil, and browning the ground beef. If you want to use a regular slow cooker, you can place the beef directly into the mix, but I prefer the added texture browning adds. Once browned, I am not going to drain the grease because that's a whole lot of flavor I don't want to dispose of. But if you choose to drain it, it won't hurt my feelings. Next, you want to add the beef broth, and if there are any stuck-on bits on the bottom, the broth is the catalyst to help get those unstuck and into your recipe. So then after that, add the diced bell peppers, the diced onions, the jalapeno, the garlic, whichever form of your picking. Add the diced tomatoes, drain them if canned, and if you're using fresh, you don't have to drain them because they were never flooded. Next, you will add your taco seasoning, mix the recipe all around, place a lid on, and start with 3.5 hours, leaving the cream cheese out by the side to soften. Every once in a while, check on your soup and give it a taste to make sure it is going in the direction you want. I wanted a little more heat, so I added a dehydrated cayenne pepper. I just cut the top off with some scissors and left the seeds in for some added octane and winter warmth right on my palate. After 3.5 hours, check to make sure the peppers and onions are soft to your liking. Remember, every slow cooker is a little different. So if they are done to your preference, go ahead and add the cream cheese and let cook for another half hour. After another half hour, for a total of about 4 hours, you should be ready to serve. For garnishes on this soup, I'm going to cut up some avocado, some parsley because I don't have any cilantro, whoops, a dollop of daisy, and just for some nice texture and a little contrasting color, some fresh ground black pepper. Let's go ahead and see how we did. Yeah, I'm taking it out of the microwave. Unfortunately, my original outro file got corrupted, but that gives me an opportunity to tell you how great this creamy taco soup reheats. And by the way, it freezes very nicely too, in case you were wondering. So I just pulled this out of the microwave. It is more than likely boiling lava hot. So we're just gonna give it a good old mix around here. Unfortunately, I had some extra garnishes. My favorite is just a little bit of sour cream right in the middle. The peppercorn grinder is the way to go here. It adds this beautiful kind of texture and a little bit of color contrast. These avocados are, well, they're on their way out. But you try to get fresh avocados in Ohio in January. And then a little bit of parsley. Well, here it is. Check that out. It's soup, so I really can't tilt it towards the camera too much. This is just phenomenal. Look at this. Mmm. This will just burn your winter blues away. This is highly customizable too. Add as much heat to it as you want. As is, this is a low-carb keto option. If you choose not to do that, you can add rice to it and make it go farther. The possibilities are endless. This is so good. I like to cut a little bit of avocado in a bite. And get that in there. And every once in a while, go into the middle and grab you a little bit of sour cream. It's Taco Tuesday. Sure to cheer you up. Well, before I eat this whole thing in front of you guys, I'm going to sign off. I hope you guys try this. It's absolutely awesome. Make a big batch, cut it in half, double it. For the record, you can do the same thing on the stove in about half an hour on a little higher heat if you want to. It's the same instructions, just take out the slow cooker. Guys, I thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Until next time, be well. I was going to get a haircut today, but that's free insulation.